we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
The first verse of the national anthem, it goes like this. Sing with me. Yeah man, stand up. Anywhere you are right now, get up and stand up. Stand at attention. You can stand at ease. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guard us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. So, here's some more, you know, when I was singing the chorus. Boom.
Mr. Genius, without a murder, I need to save from the sin. If my soul shall fear no pain, for Lord to me, you will and I sing the songs about I hear somebody tonight say, I'm next in line for my blessing. I'm next in line. I know.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Glenn from Glendevon, Odette from Rose Heights, big up yourself. Dan Curry, Glenn, big up yourself, man, big up yourself. Ivan, Ann Patrice, Jennifer, Fee, J. Summer, Imagine and Believe, Andrea, Marvet, Tina, Michael Wagwansa, big up yourself, Mr. Briscoe. Shanda, Mr. Leroy Ricketts, big up yourself, my brother, big up yourself. Marlene, Muriel, Flo Gale, Tina, Jason, Ladybug Wagwan. Ladybug, big up yourself. God's child. Killer Kalisha. Prudence. Nicholas, yo, big up on yourself. Good morning to you. How do you do? Kayan, what's up, my flawless sister? Big up yourself, Kayan. Big up yourself in Canada. Big up your Clifford Wagwan. Echo. Big up yourself, Andrea. Clarky, Millicent. Cat B, how you do? Hey, Cat, I wonder if the water affected you the day before yesterday. Sanya, Tasha, Alicia, big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Morning, 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 morning. Sonia, Mystics. Where's the connect to cut the snow, you know? Michael, all right, sir. Do what you have to do. Me know you're used to it. Tina, what you ask me? Me cool? Yeah, me I feel a little chill. Garfield, Wagwan, what you say? Big up yourself, sir. Panama City in the building. Marlene, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Once again, we are back. Oh, you managed to stay dry? Oh, all right, Cat, all right. Because I will have a flooding go on here and going back to some other places, you know. What you say, Tina, you get snow? Yeah, me is a snow. Snow was out last night in many places. What I tell you, but there are some things in life where we can't do nothing about, you know. No care we see it a fall, a rain a fall. We have to just watch it till it's done. Manly, big up yourself. Marine, no care we see snow. We have to just watch it till it's done. There are some things where we can't do nothing about. That's how life set up. You know? That's how life is. So I'm quick kick it off. Denise, you celebrated your birthday yesterday. Your daughter, Larissa, plus your other 7 children, your grandchildren, and other relatives and friends. They had asked us to wish you a happy birthday, but that was yesterday. They are saying that they love you, world without end. Denise, let's hope that yesterday you had a wonderful birthday, and may you live to see a whole heap more. My good friend, HT, Madam Hillary, you notice I have to put her over the A there, because if you call Dr. Hillary, if you call her Hillary, you're not in a problem. You have to say, Hillary, Hillary, my good friend, my sister from another mother, happy birthday to you today. I know so which body didn't know was snow. I'm just in New York. New York supposed to get some snow last night. But Hillary, happy birthday to you, my very good friend. Hoping that today you will be having a wonderful birthday. Because I know say you go pamper yourself today. No care how snow fall, no care how cold the time is. Hillary, happy birthday to you. And let's hope that today, we're not no doubt, see you go enjoy yourself. And may you live to see a whole heap more. Retired nurse, Audrey Grant. Now, Nurse Grant, she spent all, if not the whole her days as a nurse at the Savannah Lamar Hospital. You see Ladybug texting in the chat? That is Ladybug's mother. Nurse Audrey, you are celebrating your birthday today. Nurse Audrey, when was the last time I saw you? Oh, after burial, I came and looked for you, know? Because your daughter sent me out on a mission. Because she was trying to get to you. And she couldn't get to you. And your daughter called me up. I said, Papa, I go check for mama for me. And I ensured I came and you were okay. Nurse Audrey, let's hope that today you're going to be having a wonderful birthday. Ladybug is telling me to tell you that she loves you world without end. Nurse Audrey, big up yourself. Happy birthday to you, all right? Big up yourself, ma'am. I got this one. I don't get any photo for it, but Tamisha. Is it Tamisha or Tamisha? One of them. But she is in Mandeville. And she's celebrating her birthday today. Madam, your daughter, Maricia. Maricia. So most likely your name is Tamisha, all right? Your daughter, Maricia. Your son, Antoine. Your friend, Rosie. Shemar, and all your co-workers, they are wishing for you a happy birthday today. They are saying that they love you very, very much. And they appreciate you. So, Tamisha, let's hope that today you have a wonderful birthday. And may you live to see a whole heap more. All right? Papa, check your message. A very important message Hey, Blacker, what you saying? You see me up on the chat, Rasta. In Black, oh, Blacker, me now have to ask, you know. Me now have to ask. I know it was this. That that police officer, I interviewed her, Ivorine. That police officer, I would have interviewed her. It was when? Last year or year before? Ivorine Morris. Ivorine Morris. She had a face cancer. And I did an interview with her. She would have left and went overseas and got some treatment. But sad to say, in December last year, Ivorine transitioned. She passed away. She'll be buried today. Ivorine will be buried today. So me have to check my message. Me know say that my schoolmate from over Jose Marty, Mr. Hartley, Blacker Bailey. Blacker where you there now? Over Georgia. All right. Me now have to ask you for that. Blacker said. Say Ivorine, may her soul find rest. She was a detective corporal in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Rasta Charlie, big up yourself. So Ivorine will be buried today. And the boogeyman Barrington Garden, he will also be buried today. I don't know, Barry G died one day after Hurricane Melissa. And there were all kind of stories that Barry G was buried. But Barry G will be buried today in Kingston. I think it's in a church at Washington Boulevard. Yeah, man. So remember now, you know, if you have any birthday greetings to send, no, you know, bury at Jason, man. Today, my bury. February 7th. When you say Barry G buried in England, is that Barry G buried in England? Yes, but that's not the boogeyman. Was a different Barry G. All right, that I'm told that Barry G come from maybe Manchester or something like this sort. Or Mandeville, somewhere there, so somewhere in Manchester. Where's the alien? Snow in a Connecticut. All right, so let us. But remember now, if you have any birthday greetings to send, try and send the message the day before the date that you want the greetings to be sent out. I don't want you to send the message last week for today because you are say, you know, want to forget. Me, I go forget. So make sure say you remember, because if you send it last week to be sent tomorrow and you don't remind me today, it not go send. Because me not go back over 300 message to go find that. You understand? You have to work with the program. Send it. So if you want the greetings to be sent tomorrow, you send the message from today. Not send it yesterday. And not send it tomorrow morning early. Because when I get up in the morning, I have to browse over the papers to see what we're going to talk about. All right? So please. Bless you, love. Big up yourself. Dana. Vernica. Big up. What you say? The birthday greetings always. Okay. No, but we are going. No, you're not cut off. We are make sure we continue with it. All right. Yeah, what you say? One of the best interview, Blacker. All right, sir. So let's move on to the news. We have been carrying the news about Jolly and Silvera. I mean, no matter who want to on YouTube or TikTok and say, I know him do it or this and that. Him plead guilty for it. So he's accepted. Look here. We need to stop some other foolishness, you know, and it's politics. Politics are blind we are, you know. So because enough people celebrate the PNP, enough people support the PNP, them afraid to say a Jolly and killing wife. Why we stay so? And we expect things to be better in Jamaica? What does Jolly and killing his wife have to do with you being a PNP supporter? Why we what? Yes, why the country And then when we're ready, you know, we see when I look out about people, there's some people that, you know. So because you remember, you support the PNP, you're afraid to say a Jolly and Silvera killing wife. What kind of stupidness that? That's why I mean, look here. That's why I mean, in them politics foolish. In my time, you know, I voted PNP and I voted JLP. I vote for Mr. Russell Hammond. I vote for Dr. Carl Blight. That's why I'm in a time with them and them politics foolishness. Because politics for me is not about a party. It's about who me see what can better we. When me have vote, me no business who they are the top of the party, you know. Whether Andrew or Mark Golden, you know. I vote for my local representative. So because some bloggers support the PNP, them afraid to say a Jolly and killing wife. What kind of foolishness that? Eh? What kind of, and then they matter about justice? Eh? We need to tap it, man. We need to tap it. This murder is not about PNP or JLP. The man is a killer. You no matter which party he's a member of. Him kill him wife. And he confess to it. Veronica, even before he confess, everybody and then grandpitney and then uncle and then auntie know say him do it. Everybody. So them are flinging some little thing you know about who name the pan land paper. What that have to do with this? I him killing wife. That no have nothing to do with that. Name one the pan land paper and this and that. That no have nothing to do with the facts. Say the man is a friggin' murderer and the man killing wife. Eh? What that have to do with that? Nothing you have to gain, Shanda, for accepting guilt. Nothing at all you have to gain. He have a whole heap to lose. And the thing is, he could not deny it. Well, him deny it. But we don't know which jury don't find him not guilty. So, he pleaded guilty to manslaughter. And the Crown Council, the DPP, accepted the guilty plea. The judge accepted the guilty plea. The DPP released that statement yesterday. And she's saying why she accepted the guilty plea. Listen to a part of what Myra Stewart and Nationwide reported. Listen to this.
The court accepted Silvera's guilty plea on Thursday. This followed acceptance by the prosecution. In a press release following the verdict, the DPP's office listed 5 reasons it took the decision. First, it says the prosecution had no evidence of what occurred at the Silvera residence when the deceased was shot and killed. Second, it says having heard Silvera's account claiming provocation, the prosecution would not have been able to evidentially negate that partial defense. Third, the DPP's office says in light of Silvera's partial defense of provocation, the court would have a duty to direct the jury on that defense and the effect it would have on the count of murder, that is to reduce it to manslaughter. At number 4, the prosecution cited case law showing precedents that where the defendant gives an account on a guilty plea that supports the offense, the court can properly accept the plea. The 5th reason preferred by the DPP was also based on case law. It cited a 1988 case dealing with the fact that a judge in a sentencing hearing should sentence the convict on the facts most favorable to the convict. The DPP argues that although Silvera's case was not at that point dealing with sentencing, the principle was applicable in that neither the prosecution nor the court could ignore the version given by Silvera, especially in circumstances where the prosecution could not disprove the account given by him. The prosecution was represented by Assistant Directors of Public Prosecutions, Dwayne Green and Deborah Bryan. Silvera was represented by Peter Champagny KC and Patrice Riley. Mahiri Stewart for Nationwide News.
So, you hear what the DPP said why she accepted the guilty plea because, and we need to understand, he's claiming provocation. He now claim self-defense, you know. Otherwise, in the plea not guilty, but he's claiming provocation for the reason. There's another article here, and it might be so, it might not be so, but the DPP is saying for evidence to come out to disprove what he's claiming to be provocation, it would have hard. Because listen to this other report on Nationwide. Listen to this.
According to the DPP, sometime after...
Hold on. Let me just refresh the page. Hold on. All right, here we go again.
According to the DPP, sometime after 10:30 p.m. on November 10, 2023, Julian Silvera told his wife Melissa and the children that he was leaving to attend a meeting and would return the following day. Melissa told him he could not leave and an argument ensued. This is according to the statement of two of the children. They say the adults swore at each other and then Silvera left. Sometime before 6 a.m. on the following day, November 11, one of the children, who was 10 years old at the time, went into his parents' bedroom and discovered his mother's lifeless body on the floor next to their bed. He noticed that there was blood coming from her orifices and that her dress was covered with blood. He ran from the bedroom and alerted his brother, who accompanied him back to his parents' bedroom, where they both checked their mother for signs of life. They tried to make contact with their father using the Messenger Kid application on their digital device. They were eventually successful. Silvera has indicated in a witness statement that he called the Stony Hill police station whilst on the way home after he had spoken to his son. The children say upon arrival at his house at 2A Diamond Court in Stony Hill, St. Andrew, Silvera went into his bedroom. The report says Silvera saw his wife in a sitting position with her head leaning forward at the side of the bed. He touched her, spoke to her, and found that she was not responding. Sometime after, the first responder, who was an officer of the Stony Hill police station, arrived at the house and went into the bedroom, where he saw Melissa's body. He took a photograph of the body with his Samsung telephone. The first responder says Silvera cried out. He then had Silvera cover the nude section of Melissa's body. The first responder did not further examine the body as Silvera was still crying. The first responder, after learning from Silvera that Melissa had no known medical condition, indicated that a post-mortem examination would be conducted to determine the cause of death. He then contacted the House of Tranquility Funeral Home for the removal of the body. He then left. Morgue attendants arrived at the house and removed her body. A post-mortem examination was scheduled to take place on December 1, 2023. On this date, the pathologist discovered that there were scars on her body. The post-mortem examination was conducted on December 15 at the Tranquility Funeral Home. The pathologist noted that there were 3 gunshot wounds, one to the front of the right thigh, one to the left side of the lower abdomen, and the third is to the right side of the lower abdomen. The pathologist removed 2 projectiles from her body, which were handed over to the police. The pathologist opined that the immediate cause of death was multiple gunshot wounds. The detectives and the first responder returned to the Silvera home on December 16. Upon entering the bedroom, it was noticed that the floor was now tiled, the furniture sprayed over, the mattress replaced with a new one, and the walls painted. The children's room was also tiled. Silvera indicated that no one had told him that he could not make changes to the room. His iPhone and firearms, for which he held a license, were taken by the police for examination and testing. The projectiles removed from Melissa's body were compared to test fires taken from Silvera's gun by the ballistics experts in 2024. The experts saw level 1 matching, meaning class and characteristics, and some amount of level 2 matching. As a result of his findings, the expert contacted the Firearms Licensing Authority, FLA, and requested the test fires in their possession from Silvera's Glock pistol, which were taken in 2013. A comparison was done between the test fires from FLA and the projectiles from Melissa's body, and they matched, i.e., they were fired from Silvera's Glock pistol. The ballistics expert indicated that there was corrosion to the barrel of the firearm. The firearm had been inspected by FLA on the 29th of September 2023, and there were no signs of tampering. Silvera was arrested and charged at the conclusion of the ballistics examination. Siobhan Campbell for Nationwide News.
Yeah, okay. So, Jason I said it here, you know, that that is just people were saying that him shot her in our private, not go so. I said it here before. So the DPP, look here, I am willing, you see, forgive. Me not talk about killer Jolly. I'm willing to give the DPP and the judge the benefit of the doubt. So far, I am willing. Because, remember now, you know, and this is what the DPP is saying. Nobody saw when Jolyon shot her, right? Everybody knows that him shot her. He's claiming, say, in a claim self-defense, you know. He's claiming provocation. He might claim, say, she provoke him. Why him do it? What the DPP is saying that is that it would be hard for her to find evidence to say, and so because you don't realize that the children were saying, based on the children's statement, yo, morning, Chanel, Cardell, Mr. Farrow, Arthur, big up yourself, sir, big up yourself. The children were saying that them did a quarrel in the night. So, them quarreling in the night, this wife killer wait until late in the night. Him wife sit down in the chair. So, and him pump 3 bullets in her. Maybe he was trying to shoot her down there, but him shot her in her leg, at the front, her right eye, and in her abdomen. So, him plead guilty for manslaughter. The DPP accepted the plea, and he'll be sentenced on March 6th. Let's wait and see what the Chief Justice. I'm see me. Some people are calling him all kind of names. Me not go that route there. Me no. When it come out to people in authority, I don't care who you is. You have to do something before me can style you a certain way. You understand? Me not go bother with the styling with. The Chief Justice might have take some stance in some trial where we wanted him to do otherwise, but him have viewed the evidence. So me not go follow that. So another lawyer, Christopher Townsend, defends DPP ruling in killer Jolyon Silvera case. Listen to this report.
The director, having assessed the situation in terms of the law, in terms of what in fact was presented, she indicated that she could not effectively negative provocation because it's circumstantial evidence and there would be that missing component to negative it. She has to do what the law says. It is not what the public believes. It is what the law says. In that vein, she must be supported. She acted otherwise, then she would have been acting on emotion and acting on the whims and fancies of the public. No, that is not why she's there. There may be unpopular decisions, but they're the right decisions. And I believe that she made the right decision.
Look here, Michelle, you call me a hypocrite, but I'm going to be respectful to you see? What the frig you talking about? What the frig are you talking about? Pop, you are a hypocrite too. How did they find Noel guilty without no concrete evidence? What the frig you talking about? Are you following the discussion? What you talking about? Them find him guilty. So what you talking about? Jolyon no plea guilty for manslaughter. Me not agree with the guilt. Me not agree with accepting the guilty plea. I said it right here. If I was a DPP, I would not accept it. So what you talking about? I don't understand what you say. Oh, you broke it. Look here. Michelle. Yeah, I broke it to them file. How did they? No, but you don't point out how me hypocrite. You need to point it out and make me safe. And me can call myself hypocrite too. Point it out now why yes, because it's not like I'm accepting. I said it here. If I was the DPP, I would not accept the guilty plea. I mean, I negate from that. But me would not accept. You said them should not accept it. I'm not saying they should accept it, Michelle. So me hypocrite. I said it right here. I would not accept it. But the fact that it is accepted, I start off by saying, you know, there are some things where we can't do nothing about. It is accepted. So we have to just roll with that. Me no agree with it. But it is accepted. So we have to just wait until the sentencing phase. But don't come at me about no hypocrite. Yeah, Michelle? Don't come at me that way there. Yeah? Don't come at me. Don't come at me that way there. Because me no carry no breathe for no guy. You understand? Don't come at me that way there. Yeah, man, but don't come at me with foolishness, man. Tell me beat when me deserve it, you know. But them little talk about hypocrites. I know go look here, Michelle. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. You understand? Don't do me that. Let's move on. Let's move on. My thing is, you know, Errol, and I'm not afraid to say it, Errol. I said it right here before. Maybe Michelle just joined the chat. I said it right here before that I am hoping Killer Jollian Silvera dead a prison. I said it before about 3 or 4 times. I am hoping Jollian Silvera dead a prison. That's what I said. And I make no apologies for it. Some don't know where that little hypocrite thing they come from. I don't know where that come from. It's as if she want to say, well, look here. The man is a killer. If I was a DPP, I would not accept the plea. But she accepted it. And the court accepted it. So let's move on to the next phase. That's all I'm saying. Not true? All right. Maybe you're never there before when we attack. But we don't hold on with mouth and ground and talk when we attack. You understand? So let's move on to the Jamaica Gleaner. Let's move on to the Jamaica Gleaner. Hold on. Let me do something right here. No, but before we go to the Gleaner, there's an article in the Observer I wanted to bring to your attention. All right. There's that article in the Jamaica Observer. Jamaica-born U.S. Army veteran deported from the U.S. A Jamaican-born United States Army veteran was deported to the island on Tuesday after reportedly being in U.S. immigration and customs enforcement custody for nearly 5 months. According to a report from CBS, Godfrey Wade, who lived in the United States for more than 50 years, was deported after an emergency stay of removal filed by his attorney was denied. He's been in the United States for more than 50 years, you know. An appeal is reportedly pending. That appeal now going away. According to CBS News, Godfrey Wade entered the United States lawfully as a teenager in 1975 and later enlisted in the U.S. Army, served overseas, and was honorably discharged. He reportedly lived as a permanent resident for years, working as a chef, a tennis coach, and a fashion designer. However, according to the American news outlet, Godfrey Wade was arrested in September last year for driving without a license. He was later detained by ICE due to a 2014 removal order stemming from a 2007 bounce check and a 2006 assault charge. Boy, I tell you, boy. We're saying this something for the country, Shanda. Papa, these people are wicked people. Look how they're telling the children to tell lies. And, you know, load up. I don't know how loud gunshot is. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, possible. The same children who them claim so them are trying to protect. It's possible them, one or two of them might know what happened. Because I don't know how big the house is. That 3 gunshot fire in there. And, boy, I tell you, you know, one does never cease, eh? The cleaner give me some bad mileage. So let me move on to let me continue with the Jamaica Observer. Let me continue with the Jamaica Observer. The front page of the Observer is, let me go down, let me find it, hold on. You know, so the rural read matter. I try for a while now. So the court is now drawing the line. The rural read Fritz Pinnock et al. Matter started from 2019, 7 years later. The case is still before the court. After almost 6 years of legal wrangling, the fraud trial for former education minister and Senator Royal Reid and his co-accused drew fresh judicial direction on Friday with presiding judge Justice Sanchia Bernard, Sanchia Borrell, ordering that the matter be fully concluded by July 2027. At the risk of stating the obvious, every trial which takes longer than it reasonably should is a waste of limited resources, Justice Borrell said during a case management as she highlighted that come October 2027, the case will enter its, under 2027, this year. Come October this year, the Observer make a mistake there, so. But come October 2026, the case will enter its seventh year before the court. The judge noted that the protracted nature of the case has placed in peril the liberty of Reid and the other defendants. His wife, Sharon, their daughter, Sharel, former president of CMU, Fritz Pinnock, and Councillor Kim Brown Lawrence, JLP Brownstown Division. Citing case law, the judge highlighted that the primary responsibility for the management of proceedings was dependent on the judge, who must strike a fair balance between the interests of the prosecution, the complainants, the witnesses, and the community in the timely administration of justice. The trial has operated in fits and starts since it began on October 6, 2025, affected by scheduling challenges, conflicts with other cases, and other issues. So the judge is saying that by July next year, this matter must come to a close. Well, I mean, I tell you, I only by years that for one case still, you know. And it's not like, say, maybe silence. Oh, maybe I say that maybe they're going to add on a silencer. Altia Goldburn. I don't understand what you're asking. I don't understand what you're asking, Altia. I'm still waiting to see the post I asked you to put out on Facebook. Send it again, Altia. Because if you're still away, you know, go see it, you know, because I go back to last week message. So you need to send it. And that is the thing, you know, if you are sending me a message and you don't see me deal with it, and I send the message again, yeah? Send it again, because right now, we have about 40 messages between last night and this morning to go through. So I'm now go back to last week message or last month message. So if you text me and you wait and you go sit down and bex and say, me send me message go give Papa, and Papa no deal with it. If you go bex when you text me, I'm no deal with it, not text me. Yeah? Don't text me. But if you text me, I not see me deal with it, send me a next message. And so let us continue. We still are deal with we're still looking at the Jamaica Observer. Opposition cries backdoor politics as FID bill passes Senate. All right. So no politics some angle no bangle. All right. Jamaica bring me in with confidence ahead of Davis Cup in Uruguay. Champion Bubbler declared choice, that is sports, in George Hosang feature. Let us go over to the Jamaica Star. So me have to text you again. Jason, yeah man, text again, man. Altia is not about being upset, you know, but I said it all the while. If you watch me every day, you hear me say it. If you send me a message and you don't get a favorable response in a timely manner, text me again, because I have a whole heap of messages to go through. Text me again. That's what I said. So it's not about you being upset or not. Just send me a next message. But there are some people, them send me a message for last month. And because I didn't respond, them text me yesterday and them cuss me out. How me bias and how certain people message me read. I don't store the name of people in the phone I use on YouTube. You know? But there are some people, how me post that, or you post that and you don't post this. At the end of the day, I decide what I want to post or not. I am the editor, everything what you can think of. But if you send me a message, and you don't see me read it, or you don't see me we post it, send me a next one. And I know every message where you send, I want me to post it on Facebook. Me I go post. Early yesterday, or day before yesterday, somebody sent me a message with a young girl. Somebody text me, trying to call me. And Mr. send me a message. The person said, no, I don't want a secretary, Clifford. I don't want a secretary. I don't want nobody read my messages or go through my phone or know my sources. I don't want a secretary. I have seen so many Judases. I have seen so many fallouts. Let me fall out with myself. Yeah, Clifford? I don't want no secretary. I don't want no producer. I don't want nobody going on my messages and see the messages that I get. I don't want nobody to have access to nothing at all what I do. Make me deceive myself. But me not go take on nobody to come claim so they are no secret for Papa. And them know who I give Papa information. Me no run them joke there. You understand? Me no run the echo. I prefer to do it alone. I prefer to put out my news. I prefer to put out my news 10 o'clock tonight. More than if you have 3 people that work with me who put it together, and me put it out 1 o'clock today. I prefer to put out my thing. I prefer to do my thing alone. Me no run certain joke. You understand? At my age and stage in a life, you know. For me, if somebody go here say that who used to work with Papa, and then can reveal, say, I so and so, and that's so Papa get him information from. And I so and so I give Papa information. Me no run them joke there. No, I have seen too much in her life. So me no want no secretary. So if it means, say, somebody send me one message that is very, very important, I may have to miss it. I prefer to miss it more than to go take on somebody who would have seen it and then that person deceive me. You understand what I say? Me no run certain joke. And when I reach here now, I prefer to do it alone. It's not about being selfish, you know. Because some people just say, boy, Papa is selfish. And it's not about that. It's about maintaining credibility. It's about maintaining integrity. It's about maintaining trust so that you, when you send me a message, you know, say, no, not even one dumb one. Not even one dumb one, Clifford. Not even one dumb one. Make Popeye deceive Popeye. You understand? Yeah, me not run certain joke. Maybe do it alone. I hope you understand. So if you send me a message, I you know see me respond in a timely manner, either via WhatsApp or Facebook or wherever. If you send me a message on TikTok, it is likely that me not going to read it. If you send me a message on Instagram, it is likely that me not going to read it. Or if me even read it, not in a timely manner, because I 1 and 2 times, me go over there. But send me a WhatsApp message. But I was saying, day before yesterday, somebody text me, was calling me, and then the person text me and said, send me a message. Then want to report 4 missing persons. So me say, was it reported to the police? The person said, yes. So me say, okay, send me some more details. The person sent a female in a school uniform and saying that she's missing. Her name is Natasha. She's missing. And she was last seen with 4 friends in Santa Cruz. So I said, okay, send me a copy of the police receipt. The person take with themselves. Me not play games, you know. Me not play games. You understand? I might have made some mistakes in the past, we me not go make again. If you are coming to me, say you want me post somebody, say they're missing, and you can show me one police receipt, don't bother send me the message. Eh? Hey, Trisha, big up yourself. Potentially on the call. Jason, I tell you, me on phone call, you know. Me on phone call, you know. Look here, Jason, you know, say, a lot of people understand, you know, how hard my work is, you know. You ever see me do an interview and you hear the phone and beep down the place, beep, 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 somebody a call? You see how an eye in it sound? A lot of people just feel say any little issue what them have. Me I do one video when Thursday, you know, and somebody a call, you know. And me a voice the video and the phone did there. Me keep on a cut off the call. Eventually, when me text the person and say, send me a message. You know what the person I call me to find out? Them want to know the number for Freeport Police Station. Them want to know the number for Freeport Police Station. Eh? Man a call, then get scammed. They want me deal with the case. They want me see if they can get back the money. Have you made a report to the police? No. They don't want to go through that. But they don't want to go through that, you know. But at me, they want to go through. Look here. Anyhow. So we are now at the Star. We are now at the Jamaica Star. See my this is Star and update them things since morning. All right, let me see the cleaner go up now. The cleaner give me a little fight in the morning, yeah. Okay, the cleaner open now. Let me see if I can click on a news if it go stay open. You're not seeing what I'm seeing because I don't want to annoy you with the The Gleaner, I move slow, so I don't want to annoy you. And if you missed it, I released on YouTube last night that the killer, wife killer, what's his name? Andrea Morrison. He was charged, he was held by the police last week. So you can go over there, go on YouTube. We're on YouTube. But I released in a video last night, so you can go and watch the video. The Gleaner give me a hard time for me, I don't know why. The Gleaner give me a hard time. Maybe me have to go. All right, I know what I have to go do. I know what I have to do. All right, let me just do something. And I hope it not freeze up me. Hope it not freeze up my system. Hold on a bit. All right, let me just see something now. Okay. Yeah, it's a technology. You have to have a kind of thing to circumvent them. Whatever them are doing, TikTok a child. Let me just take off this. We know what the Gleaner. TikTok are charged for allegedly pulling gun on relative. Them TikToker, yeah, you see. 29-year-old TikToker, Giovanni Burnett, otherwise known as Siva. All right, I'm going to carry that news today. I have that news to carry today. But he was charged for pulling gun on a relative. So, still in the Gleaner. "79-year-old British man sentenced to nearly 24 years for drugging and abusing boys at summer camp." 76-year-old, you know. Why may I tell you? Man accused of shooting at police. Freed after repeated absence of police witness. So what? Squad, hold on there now. Hold on. Make I read this. A man accused of shooting at the police in November 2021 was freed in the gun court, arising from the repeated absence of a police witness to appear in court. Kemar Edwards, who was charged with illegal possession of firearm and assault at common law, walked free after the judge upheld submissions from his lawyer, Charles Ganga Singh. Among other things, the lawyer argued that his client was being unduly punished by the prolonged delay. It was disclosed in court that the prosecution's main witness, a policeman, has been absent from the proceedings, with the court being told that the policeman was on sick leave. The police witness had not completed his testimony in the trial. So completed, that means any start the evidence. The case has been stalled for more than 1 year. When it was last called up in December last year, the matter could not proceed because the witness was again said to be ill. A similar situation arose. Then says said to be ill, you know. A similar situation arose yesterday, prompting his lawyer to argue that the matter should be dismissed. Justice Lisa Palmer Hamilton subsequently ordered. So it was being alleged that in November 2021, Edwards fired at police officers who were traveling in a motor vehicle along Stony Hill Road in St. Andrew. He denied firing at the police. He reported that in November 2021, he went to the Stony Hill police station in St. Andrew to report a shooting incident because he was shot in the foot. After he made the report, a friend took him to the hospital where he was treated. While he was in hospital, the police questioned him and he told them shots were fired at him and he had to run. He was arrested and charged. So why Squad no go to court? Is it that he might tell him final? Is it that he was telling lie and this young man? Why not go to court? The front page of the Gleaner, U.S. Army vet booted after the same 65-year-old man who served time in the army. Boy. But get himself in a trouble in 2006 and 2007. Bunks check and all these things. Wow, you know. And then he was there for 50 years. So 2007 till now, that's called that 19 years. So he was there 30 years. He was in America 30 years before he get himself in a trouble. Served in the army. And he never go look about in citizenship. I tell you. Search and for missing ballistic evidence as trial continues for cops in triple killing. Flooding, cold front leave chilling effect in Nova. See, that is Ocean Point. I showed a video yesterday. Heavy rains lashed sections of Hanover this week. Heavy rains that lashed sections of Hanover this week took a heavy toll on the parish, causing major flooding in the Ocean Point housing development and land slippage in other areas, including some that were impacted by Hurricane Melissa last year, October. So they're saying that flooding in Phase 5 and Phase 6 at Ocean Point Development left several homes submerged, with at least 5 sustaining significant damage to furniture and other household items. Why? Government intensifies push for disability access to justice. Let me check on Papa, your favorite cricket team. When I'm talking. Of course. All right, we go down there some Clifford. We'll go down there. And that me I said, Derek, why never get him citizenship? Why not? You know? No, he was not a citizen. He was a green card holder. Jay Summer. He wasn't a citizen. Karen Brown, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Two Jamaicans among finalists for Commonwealth Youth Awards. Onto sports. Sunshine Girls, not yet out of hope. They are playing in Australia, and I think they are trying to level the series. Australia won the first match, and they're trying to level the series in game 2 and trying to win the series. So Darren Sammy, the coach for West Indies, he's saying that, and remember he used to be captain at one stage. Darren Sammy, on the eve of their opening match in the World Cup, West Indies head coach Darren Sammy did not mince words when asked what he felt his team's chances were of winning the tournament for an unprecedented third term. Darren Sammy said, "We wouldn't be here if we didn't believe we could win. It feels like the same scenario 10 years ago, where everything that was against us, nobody gave us a chance. And I'm looking at the guys and the caliber of talent that we have in that dressing room." That is what Darren Sammy said in a pre-match conference yesterday. West Indies playing Scotland. Boy. If we go out and execute with both bat and ball, and also in the field, we are in it to win it. We are here at the World Cup, and we believe that we can have an impact And that impact will take us to win it. It will take a massive effort from everyone, but one that is not impossible. It's going to be a fun tournament, but we really have to be on the ball. I watched these guys played that series in South Africa. I watched them here, and yes, the results have not been good, but there is something in those guys' eyes that makes me believe that we can go all the way. Believe all you want, believe, Darren. The proof of the pudding, or the, how you go? Is in the eating. Win it, Darren. Trust me, I would be one of the happiest. I would have started support West Indies cricket again. Remember me tell you. Just win it. All right? Win it. So the star, the Gleaner freeze up again. No, Dian, the Bailey. You're saying you thought when you enter the army in the United States, you automatically become a citizen. No, sir. No, you don't. Automatically, you have to do all of the paperwork same way. There are many people in America, you know. They America a long time and them not think nothing about citizenship, you know. All right, let me disconnect something and see. Let me disconnect, see if the Gleaner I go start function again. All right. Why I tell you? Let's go down. Protege makes up for last year when with 2-day festival. Okay. And I don't know if you're following I don't know much how you follow these things, you know, but after the Grammy and Vybz Kartel did not win. Because Damned, what's his name? And he won. MC Nuffy, Vybz Kartel MC. He went on and he was making some comments that a fight against Vybz Kartel and all these things. You're not automatically a citizen. Yeah, Derek. So MC Nuffy went out and saying that MC Nuffy went out and said, a fight Kartel. Why Kartel? No win the Grammy. And him say a whole heap of things. But MC Nuffy knows, MC Nuffy, you know, he has been on social media. And I saw where he was being interviewed the other day. And he was saying that when him come out and say certain things, him have the backing of Kartel and whatever. But Kartel released something yesterday and said, 3 people speak for him. Him Kartel himself, him lawyer, and him manager, TJ. So, Nuffy was out there on a frolic of his own according to Kartel, trying to tear down the people at the Grammy Awards, saying that a fight Kartel, why Kartel no win the Grammy. But you see, Kartel and the management team then smarter than Nuffy, you know. Because they know Kartel are planning for release one next album. And Kartel would want that album that he's gonna release shortly to be nominated for the Grammy also. Sometimes, you know, you see, sometimes, anyhow, that's a for them thing. But I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying. The comment, the editorial in the Gleaner, preserving the wetlands. All right. Letter of the day. Investor confidence and the case for the CCJ. All right. Buy now, pay later. The letter of the day was yesterday was, what message is the government sending? Let me see who write this. Let me see. Oh, AJ write it. So the letter of the day today is responding to what AJ Nicholson would have written yesterday. Anyhow, Cartel make sure he let it know that no, what you mean? Then the way that we go Shanda. He have to let it be known say nothing talk for me. At 3 people talk for me, myself, my lawyer, and my manager. He have to let it be known. Yeah? Cartel doesn't have commercial export. Derek, I don't know if you know, but the Grammy, and me and you decide who win the Grammy, as some people inside of the Grammy Award itself who vote, And the fact that he was nominated for this Grammy, it means that he's now known. No, so. So if he's nominated again, he would have already been known. Because I'm sure that some of the people in the Grammy, maybe them start research now who is Cartel and all these things. So let's wait and see what will happen. But that, irrespective of what we want to say about what we believe, irrespective of what we want to say about him and what we believe, him still have a large fan base. Him is one of the only artists where I charge over $1 million to perform. Me talk about $1 million United States dollars to perform. And he might get a whole heap of shows. Cartel he was tried and convicted, sent to prison. He appeal, and the court say, they might let him go. Irrespective of whether we believe I him do it or not, the court set him free, and he's now living his best life. Whole it more richer than before him go to prison. I mean, Dennis, even being nominated is a big thing. Yeah. Even being nominated. Boy, I wait to see if Cartel next show, if Anofi, go be the MC. Because sometimes, you see, somehow we don't learn, You see this thing when him hype? Because I see Anofi was being interviewed. You can watch the interview and the fix. And the fix with and he was saying, boy, since him start, because what you need to understand, is when Cartel charge $1 million or $1.5 million for one show, US dollar. Everybody, Nuffy, money in that the $1 million there, him lawyer money, him manager money, everybody. And Nuffy was saying, boy, him thing turn up. Because him start up a rent-a-car company, if I Portmore, however, and he must say him go buy 3 cars one time, top of the line cars. And it would be sad. It would be sad if Nuffy make him out. Because you know, say chat Nuffy, that's why I call him Nuffy. It would be sad if Nuffy make him out, put him out eating that the food there. It would be sad, But Cartel say, him and Nuffy are brother. Let's hope say, let's wait and see how things are going to go. Yeah, but some of these guys, you ever watch them on social media? You ever watch some of them on social media and TikTok and all these places? Every day them in argument with people, Every day them come on and them cuss out this and them in argument. This so I don't know how them do it, I don't know how them do it. I don't know how them do it, but I feel them think that, That's how they make them live in. Anyhow, it was nice being here again. It's now 8:23 where I am. What time is it where you are? Big up yourself. Thanks for joining. Tomorrow morning, 7:15, we'll be back again reading the Sunday newspapers. Keep on telling a friend for tell a friend. And if you don't watch last night's video yet, go and watch it. Today, we'll be dropping another news video. Thanks for joining. Tell a friend for tell a friend. Live, love, laugh. Blessed love, everybody.